report the latest news about the company. Unfortunately, in connection with his health problems, yesterday he had to cancel his flight to Madrid on an emergency basis. So this is very unfortunate, but it happened suddenly. He had a presentation prepared for you in which he was to report about the company and the sale of Atlantic Global Asset Management to the new owner of Asia Trade. Since my speech was supposed to be after Antonio, it will not happen. He's not going to be here tonight. Now, I will introduce myself to you first, because for all of you, I am a new person. As you see, I am from Korea. My name is Hung-Seo Pan, and I am the owner of the financial holding company Asia Trade Group Limited in Hong Kong. I flew all the way to you from Hong Kong, and here in Madrid, the weather is not too warm, but I like to be here, personally introduce myself to you. I am 58 years old. I am a Korean citizen, as I said, but I live and work in many countries, including Korea, Switzerland, Germany, Belgium, and Australia, and the last but not least in Austria as well. Since 1986, I have been working and holding managerial and directorial positions in the automotive industry with respect to the creation and supply of software and the planning of the products of such brands as Daewoo Motor and Chevrolet. And in 2002, I was the director of General Motors in Korea. Since many years, I am now the owner and the founder of a number of companies in the field of automotive and computer and IT systems. Since 2009, we established a joint holding company in the financial market and IT technologies and its products. More about me and my companies, we will talk at an open conference a little later, I guess. Today, I would like to give time for brief information just about myself, about the company, and about our further actions. So dear partners, this online conference format is fairly new to me and unusual, as well as other interesting technologies and methods of work that are used in the company Global Gold Asset Management. Therefore, I would like to ask you to be respectful to my manner of presenting information. Now, dear partners, to date, as the owner and founder of Asia Trade, I want to say a few words about financial holding Asia Trade. This holding was created and founded with the goal of starting works and the work of my team in a new fintech markets and cryptocurrency. There are gaps in the world of finance and the entire banking systems nowadays. Everything is changing very rapidly, and new technologies are taking over the world. All who understand this and want to take a worthy place and high positions at the roots of its foundation should act ahead of time. The financial holding Asia Trade, the official name Asia Trade Group Limited, with the purpose just in order not to miss the time and take my position in this multi-billion-dollar market opportunity. The financial holding Asia Trade includes a number of companies that are divided among themselves into groups and lead the development and study of the fintech market, each in its segment. My team and myself were interested in the business model and the company, Atlantic Global Asset Management, in part of studying and financing IT startups in the field of blockchain technologies. The business model for the interaction of the company with individuals and legal entities is really unique and diverses of me of separate admiration. Now, Atlantic Global Asset Management is fully ready for further work. It has a goal, strategy, and potential. This is a ready-made business that needs to be properly managed in the right direction. There is no need to change something radically, but it is enough to continue what has already been started from. Atlantic Global Asset Management will enter our holding company as a separate company. We are very much interested in the Atlantic Global Asset Management. At the moment, we will start due diligence procedure. The due diligence is the process of drawing up an objective view of Atlantic Global Asset Management, which includes an assessment of investment risks, an independent assessment of the investment objects, a comprehensive study of the company's activities, a comprehensive inspection, and much more. We expect that due diligence procedure and evaluation for the purchase will take 3 to 6 months. During this time, we will thoroughly study the company. The new leaders will be appointed and the staff will be expanded. Our first actions that will be conducted in the company in parallel with the implementation of all those plans that have already been created and planned by the company's past management, including the ICO entry. During the procedure of due diligence and signing of all documents relating to the transfer of ownership of Atlantic Global Asset Management to Asia Trade, the work of Atlantic Global Asset Management will be temporarily suspended, and all financial transactions for depositing and withdrawing funds, signing of contracts, as well as the partial operation of the cabinet will be suspended. Technical support and a number of employees will temporarily go on vacation. The company's work would suspend until completion of the Atlantic Global Asset Management during the due diligence procedures. This is a standard procedure for selling the company, so I ask our new customers and partners to treat this with understanding. After taking over, deal is done. The official representation office of Atlantic Asset Management, located in the office of the company in Cape Verde, will be transferred to Hong Kong, where in the future the company's main management and communication with its customers will be conducted. Within the next month, I will fully accept all the information resources of working with customers, and my colleagues will prepare a new conference for a more detailed analysis of our further actions on the company's work. And now I would like to thank all of you for giving me the floor. Thank you again for this opportunity to get acquainted with our new customers. Thank you again, and welcome to Asia Trade Holding.
Thank you, Mr.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Please. Muy buenos días, señoras y señores, directores, agentes y clientes de vuestra world
agents,
a lo largo y
customers
ancho del
of
mundo.
Western world.
Como ven, hoy es un día importante para la compañía. Nos encontramos
Today, as you see, is a very
dando
important day
la
for the
bienvenida
company.
al
We
representante
are
de la
welcoming
nueva propiedad
the representative
de la
of the new
compañía
ownership
Agam.
of Agam.
Como saben,
As
este
you
año,
know,
el cual ya estamos
this
finalizando,
year, which is about
ha
to
sido
finish,
un año cargado de
has been
academias
a
y de duro
year
trabajo
full of
que nos ha llevado
hard
a un nuevo
work,
exponente
which
y a una
has
nueva fase
led us
en la
to
que
a
seguimos
new
multiplicando
horizon,
y
to a new
seguimos
phase,
creciendo
in which we're
en
still
favor de nuestra compañía, en
doing
favor
work
de
in
todos
favor of
ustedes.
our company and in favor of all of you.
Como es de todos conocido,
As you all
Nuestra
know,
World es una
Western
compañía
World is a
de
company
marketing que ofrece
which deals with
servicios en
marketing
exclusiva
and offers
al fondo de inversión
exclusive services to the Agam
Prestamos
investment fund.
servicios
We
de
provide
desarrollo de
services
material
for the
de
development
marketing,
of
creación
marketing
y
materials,
mantenimiento de
creation and
plataformas
maintenance of
de Internet,
internet platforms,
servicios de organización de los
organization
acontecimientos
services
de información
related to
y, por
the
supuesto,
organization of
formación a las empresas
communication events and
no
information
residentes.
to non-resident
Actualmente,
companies.
la compañía Agam se encuentra
Today,
en un proceso
Agam,
de compraventa y
is going
en
through a
este
process,
momento se está llevando una
sale
profunda
process,
due diligence
and there
que
is
concluirá
a profound due
la
diligence
adquisición
procedure
de la
which will
compañía
be
al
completed
nuevo
with the
grupo
acquisition
Asia Trade Group.
of the company by Asia Trade Group,
Como
the new group,
ustedes
Asia Trade Group.
comprenderán, esto es un trámite
As you will
laborioso,
surely
un
understand, this is
trámite
going to
que
be
no solo
rather
necesita del esfuerzo
complicated because
de
it doesn't only
decenas
need the
de
effort
personas,
of
sino
tens
también
of people, of persons,
tiempo.
but it also needs
Tiempo
a great deal
porque
of time.
se ha de estudiar
Since we
todos
need
y
to
cada uno de los
examine and
detalles
review
de la transacción.
every single detail of the transaction, of the operation.
Actualmente, todos
Today,
los programas de bonos
all
y de retribución,
the
así
bonus,
como la retirada de fondos,
remuneration programs,
se
as well
encuentran,
as
insisto,
funds,
temporalmente suspendidos.
withdrawal
Muy
being
pronto, en el
temporarily
momento en que se
suspended,
ejecute
but
la operación de
as
compraventa,
soon as the
se restablecerá
sale
el orden
operation
y
is
la
completed,
normalidad
the
de todas
normal,
las transacciones
transactions,
respecto
with
del
the
programa de bonos a
as regards the
clientes
bonus
de
program
Agam.
to Agam customers.
Me gustaría también en
I
este
would
día
also like to explain
remarcar nuestro profundo pesar por haber tenido
and
que
dwell
posponer
on
la
being really sorry for having had
celebración de la
to
Conferencia
suspend the
Internacional de la
celebration of the
Promoción
international
que teníamos preparada
promotion conference
para
that we had
este mes de
prepared
noviembre.
for
La
November.
misma ha sido trasladada
This conference
a
has actually been
el mes
moved
de enero.
to January.
Exactamente se desarrollará
More specifically, it will be
entre el
taking
23
place
y el
between
28
the
de enero
23rd
del
and the
próximo
28th
año
of January of next year,
2018.
of 2018.
Me gustaría pedir sinceras
Agnes,
disculpas
I would
por los
really like to
inconvenientes
apologize
que
for
hayamos
the
podido crear
inconvenience that
a
this
todos nuestros agentes y
might
directores que se
have caused to
encontraban
our agents, our
preparados
customers, our
para poder
directors,
asistir
who were
a la
ready
misma.
to attend
Trataremos
this
de
conference. We will
recompensar
indeed try
todos
to
estos problemas
reward
y buscaremos
all
el
of you,
mejor
for
desagravio
all these
económico
problems,
para
and we will try to
tratar,
compensate
como digo,
the best possible
de
way,
beneficiarles
compensate
y de
financially,
restituir
for,
los gastos
with the
derivados.
purpose of
El
making up for
próximo
the expenses.
día 12 de diciembre,
On the 12th of December,
nuevamente una reunión
we will have a meeting to provide information,
de ir
and there we will be able to tell you about how the sales process is going to take place,
al nuevo grupo.
how Agam is going to be sold to the new investment group.
También en esta conferencia del 12 de diciembre
And in this meeting on the 12th of December, we're also going to talk about the wonderful results
este año
of this year, 2017.
igualmente tendremos la oportunidad de presentarles
We'll also have the opportunity to
nuevos directores
introduce two new directors
que estarán destinados a las áreas
who are going to work in the areas of Asia and Africa. And they will be delighted to meet you. We're also going to begin a new training cycle, and that will begin on the 1st of December 2017. There will be 6 specialists in sales who will be available to all of you, and there will be an online training process so that we can continue to grow and to develop the company structures and a few new business lines. So, that's what we have to say to you from Madrid, and I'd like to end by congratulating Mr. Han, who is the new representative of the company, which will purchase the investment fund Agam. So, finally, I'd like to wish you the best. And I'd also like to wish the ex-president of Agam, Mr. Vieira Robalda, the best health, and I hope that he recovers soon. I'd like to express our great recognition and gratitude to a great professional who has devoted his life and his efforts to the company for many years. Thank you very much for listening, and I hope to see you very soon in this new meeting, which will take place in just a week's time in Madrid. Thank you very much, have a very good day, and I'll see you soon.